Armen, first of all, just tell us a little bit more about the corruption allegations and how many people are said to be involved.
Well, we know that prosecutors searched 16 houses in Belgium this weekend. They seized about 600,000 euros in cash, plus phones and computers. We know that 4 people have been arrested and charged with participation in a criminal organisation, money laundering and corruption. That was a statement from Belgian prosecutors on Sunday. As of Sunday night, 4 people were still in custody. And as we heard from Natalie Savaricas, the fact that Eva Kaili has been mentioned as part of this case, that's really what makes this more than just a minor scandal on the European side of things. On the Qatari side of things, and as you said in your introduction, Qatari officials have denied any allegations of wrongdoing. But I have to say, this doesn't look like great publicity for Qatar, given that it is currently hosting that World Cup, given that there were controversies about the way it was awarded the contest in the first place, given the fact also that since Qatar won that bid, human rights organizations have documented more than 6,000 migrant workers from places like Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and so forth that are reported to have died in the construction program in Qatar, and more recently given the Qatari government's views on homosexuality. All of these things have been in the spotlight the last few weeks and months, and even years in some of those issues. So all of this happening just as Qatar actually hosts the Cup.
And the European Parliament is the EU's only directly elected body. So how much of a blow is it to its image?
It really depends, I suppose, on how many people are actually involved, and we don't know the answer to that. But I actually interviewed a Belgian MEP recently who is one of those that had his home searched this weekend. He has not been arrested, I should stress that, but we actually had a conversation about Qatar's human rights record and Europe's policy towards Qatar. Let's take a quick listen to him now. This is Belgian MEP Mark Tarabella.
And we have to underline and acknowledge the effort that they did, and to accompany the process in the future. After the World Cup, it's important to continue to progress and to invite the other country in the neighborhood to make the same progress on human rights, for example, and in particular, workers' rights. That the Qatar authority are conscious that it's not enough to vote new laws, they have to make progress, but also to implement.
So Mark Tarabella, he's actually been summoned by his own party, the Belgian Socialist Party, to a special committee on vigilance to give more information in the next few days. So I don't want to go too much sort of heavily on him, because we don't know exactly what he did or didn't do. The only reason I've played this is that he is one of several MEPs that I've heard talk about Qatar in somewhat positive terms, saying, okay, you know, there are some problems, but Qatar has made some progress, basically. The question that's now going to be asked in the European Parliament is MEPs who talk in those terms, why are they doing that? What is their motivation for saying the things that they're saying? And I think that is going to be at the heart of some quite turbulent debates over the next couple of days in Strasbourg. And Transparency International is now saying that there needs to be an independent ethics regulator for the European Parliament.
Clearly, this is indeed a big developing story, and we'll be hearing more about it in the next few days, especially with the EU leaders meeting at the end of the week. Thanks for that, Armen.